I mean, my guard's up, I think, with
Everyone.
all of them, because
it has to be.
they are fighting to win this game, without a doubt. Do I think Jeff and Jordan are fighting really, really hard to win the game? I think they're fighting really, really hard to get to jury.
Yep. But which makes people like that slide through to the end because people aren't worried about them, you know?
Right. But do you have the guts to go against your 4 people next week? Because I don't know that you would do it.
But like I said, and I truly, truly mean this, like you said, and I agreed with it, is you can't win this game without making big moves.
Right.
And I'm not stupid.
Right.
And I'm not stupid in the big picture, in the small picture, anything. And trust me, like you saw my season when I was the first time I won HOH, we had a solid group, the group of 8 that we called the LNC, the late night crew. Right. It was a solid group, and we were just going to get the other people out. But I'm like, nope, I want Stein Denunzio, I want him out of here. So I went against everybody, and yeah, it came back to backfire, but you have to get through that. You know what I mean? You have to be willing to make a big move, even if it does backfire, which it did.
It will.
We got through that and made it through again and got him out, you know? I don't know. It's just, I think a lot of people in this house, especially the new people, are more afraid to make big moves than everyone else.
Yeah, I agree.
And everybody's just going to walk around the house and get picked off one by one by one by one, whether it be Adam this week, Dom next week, Luan, Kalia, you last. It's going to be one, and then me, one by one by one by one. And, like, I'm not just going to sit here and let that happen.
I agree. So I think we have to look very carefully and then think about it, and then we need to talk about what we can do.
Absolutely.
And I will support that 1,000,000% as long as you don't go run.
Absolutely.
Because I will not do that.
No.
And if somebody does it to me, then you'll see a different side of me.
Absolutely. And I mean, I'm not the type of person to do that work, because obviously I'm not gonna do that and have it come back and hurt me.
Well,
that's stupid.
Character and integrity is everything to me.
Absolutely.
And I don't care what happens. When I leave this game, I'm going to be the same person that I was coming in, and not have people go, how could you deceive people like that?
Yeah.
I refuse to play that way. If that gets me booted, great. But I think I can do it in a way that doesn't.
Yeah. It's just playing a smart game.
And that really use your brain.
Yep. And there's a lot of people in here that aren't smart.
And a lot of people are very happy to coast right now, just to say, I'm out of the fire. I'm out of the firing line. And so that's why, you have to be smart about what you do. And everybody thinks you and Rachel are really close. And that's fine. But I also think you're close, but I think you keep your enemies closer.
Absolutely.
And you're careful about it. And I think that Jeff and Jordan are without a doubt playing to get to jury. And they're sweet people. I have nothing bad to say against them.
Absolutely. I mean,
but are they standing in my way of getting to that? They are. All 4 of them are.
Yeah.
One person, you or me, cannot go and take all 4 of them out on our own.
Nope.
You have to have backup support.
And you know that it's going to be the 4. If they can do it, it's going to be the 4. There's no question.
Yeah, I mean, Rachel approached me today and said, I heard that you were talking about backdooring, Brendan and Rachel or Jeff and Jordan.
Rachel said this?
To me.
When have you even been HOH?
I haven't been HOH. But when Cassie and I got put up on the block, Cassie wanted to put out Brendan or Rachel.
Okay.
Well, obviously I'm going to listen to what she says. Well, somehow it got back up there. And I said, sitting here listening, first of all, I was like, who the freak goes and says that? I'm listening.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting in a situation and listening, the same thing's been said. Dominic wants to backdoor Jeff and Jordan immediately. If I'm sitting in the room listening to it, yes, I'm considering it, but that doesn't mean I said it or I'm executing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But she gets very paranoid. Very paranoid. And I was just like, listen.
They're horrible game players. Horrible.
But they don't think they are.
Trust me, the conversations I've had with Brendan, he thinks he's the mastermind of this whole game.
He does.
And we're in week 2.5.
He said that this morning, that he knows the game and he knows more than everybody else knows.
Yeah.
Which is fine to think that, but I'll tell you this much. This is what I firmly believe. And I'll tell you this, and I'm telling you this in confidence. Anybody sitting next to one of the two of them at the end wins.
That's what I think too.
Period. Hands down, it doesn't matter what you answer in jury, you win.
I know, I've thought of that too. And that's why, that's the catch-22 where it's like, yeah, they are the strongest competitors in the house, but yeah, they are the strongest competitors in the house and the biggest targets in the house. And why do you want to get out of that?
I'm telling you right now, at the end of the game, if you're there, you win.
Or you win, though.
No, I'm just saying.
But I'm saying you too, and you know that too.
Absolutely, I know that. Because that's all you have to get to. Because there is not a soul, I'm telling you, that would pick them. Not one. So you have to get to that point. And that's the point I'm trying to get to.
Yeah.
You know, if I got to the end with you, you would win. I know.
But you say that now, but I mean...
I have to see how you do here.
That's what I'm saying.
But right now, today, I'm looking at today. If you threw everybody else out and put two people there, you would win. Because you have made so many... You have done that very well. Very well. And that plays big in this house.
I agree to an extent. However, I also believe that friends don't win you this game.
No, they don't. But that... It's not even that. It's the fact that you have given them the time of day. They may not be your friends, but you've given them a voice. That pays. They don't forget that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The Kalias of the world, the people, when you talk to them, that enlightens their whole world. As corny as it sounds, and sometimes I'm like, that's corny because it's a game.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she said to me yesterday, you know, Danielle and I are becoming buddy-buddy. I mean, in her mind, she feels that way. You know, she's playing a very emotional game with genuine feelings for people, which you can have genuine feelings for people, but you have to, you gotta separate the emotional side of it or not. And that's why with Cassie, it was really hard because I liked her a lot. She's a great girl.
I know. I really like Cassie.
But I mean, you know she's going to be fine. She's a model. She's an international model.
Yeah, and she's beautiful.
And she
has so much going for her.
Yeah, she's got hefty modeling contracts.
Yeah.
I mean, she's going to be fine. She's a doll. I will be friends with her outside of this house. You know, I hated to see her go because it was easy to talk to her. You know, about BS, not even about games.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's like with the late night people. It's just like, that's what I thought. Just like a little escape from the game for a while.
I think
and it's with the people I don't trust at all, so it's kind of works out fine.
I think, and the reason I think you're a KG player. I think you got it. You know, you're smart. And you are set up right now to slide all the way through. You are. Because you have done this side. You've got these four. Everybody's got your back here. Everybody's got your back here. You win a couple, you call the shots.
To an extent, I don't know.
You have to have somebody help you. You absolutely have to have somebody help you.
Exactly.
And you're going to choose your partner at some point, and that's going to be your own decision, whatever it is. But you are set up really well, and you're really smart about how you play. You're very smart about how you play. You couch your words. You're very particular about what you say. You're good at it. You've got it. Now it's a matter of how do you get to that spot to be sitting next to that person.
And there's a huge bump for all of us to get over.
And that bump is going to have serious backlash.
Yeah.
But if you can get through the backlash, you can make it. Without a doubt, you can make it. You can make it, I can make it. I mean, you have to get over that bump.
Yeah.
And then you're able to do whatever it is you need to do. And that's going to take somebody that's strong internally that doesn't break down after they get attacked.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because you're going to get attacked, whoever it is.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know. I mean, we're both kind of in the same boat. I feel that, you know, we both have a lot in common. We both see things the same way. And, you know, like, I always feel like, you know, like you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Right.
Watch out for each other and see what happens.
Right.
But we both know that things need to be done or else we're going nowhere fast.
Right. So you think about it, I'll think about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You let my actions speak for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I will let your actions speak for you. And I will not go and it does me no benefit in this game at all to go into, that's just not it. But after the eviction this week, we have to play hard.
Yeah.
And if we don't, I will be picked off, then you will be picked off.
Absolutely.
Period. Now, if everybody else is thinking that you're with Dominic, Kalia, Lawan,
No, it's
all of
perfect.
those,
Absolutely.
exactly. So, and you know that.
The people are too stupid in this house. It's unreal to me.
But you figured it out. You know that. You're smart. You're very smart. You've got it. So you just have to.
Well, I mean, for us, we'll just, we're cool. We have an understanding.
I'm not going to be on top of you.
Absolutely
you stay
not.
Away. That has how it has to be.
Yeah.
And when I get things that are beneficial.
We'll have our late night crew talk.
Exactly.
No, totally.
Yeah, because I'm not going to. You will know where I'm coming from at all time. And I say this to you. If at any time you don't know where I'm coming from, ask if at any time I have done something wrong, vote me out. Put me up. I mean that. Because I know myself enough to know it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So put me up. If you believe that, put me up. Actions speak way louder than words. And in this house and outside of this house, what you do...
The words mean few and actions mean all in this house.
And it's earned. It's never given to you. You have to earn it, and you earn it by making moves. So... I will be kind to everyone in this house. I won't mistreat but I am not an idiot. And everybody treats me like a mom, like I'm just some mom. I got a brain in my noggin.
I think it's more everybody just really respects you and likes you,
And that's sweet as pie, but...
But hello, I'm not stupid, and I know you have a lot more fight than people think you do.
Yeah, and you'll see it.
Absolutely.
But keep it in your mind.
Well, next week's going to be crucial, so...
Yep.
Like, big time. Next week we start playing a whole new game, is what it is.
Yep.
I had to turn in my key. I stole my red key. I had to turn it in. So, show's on the road. Things are going to happen.
Yep. Well, and you're going to see me bust balls Thursday.
And obviously,
I will hold on for hours. I don't care what happens.
Yeah, and
I'm getting
of course,
that letter.
that's the kind of person I want on my side.
I'm getting that letter. I don't care what hurts, I will get it. I have everything in my whole heart weighed on that.
Yeah.
So, besides that, I'm an odd man out. I have to win. That's where it is now. I have to. Because, those other people may go before me, but I'm going to go eventually.
At some time.
Yeah.
Unless you start making moves and start making...
I don't sit back in life.
Yeah.
It's not what made me a successful business person, is sitting back letting other people do stuff for me.
Of course not.
It
doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't. So I just wanted to make sure that we talked and didn't just avoid that discussion.
No,
it's
totally,
a hard
and I'm
discussion
glad.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But I want
it's hard in this game too, where you do see people who, to the naked eye, appear close with other people, where it's like you're afraid to say things because you don't want them relayed, and you're just like, it's the trust factor in this house where you want to trust people, but you don't want to trust anybody.
Right.
And
you be protective of that trust, and when you're free and willing and able to do it, then you'll do it. That's yours. You don't give that out till you want to. Period. And that's a smart move. But when you believe it and you feel it and you're there, give it out. And you won't get burned by that. But avoiding the conversation, that's why I said is dumb, because then that perception can never change.
And just like Rachel said, when you're not talking game with somebody, they're talking it to somebody else.
About you.
It's true.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad we're on the same page.
All right, baby.
I love you.
I love you too, girl.